And let's get a little nerdy for a second because a lot of stuff's happening with Marvel. Can we talk about that in Comic Corner? So a lot's been happening. We were off for a week, so I keep trickling in all this stuff. But recently, Kevin Feige was doing an interview talking about the MCU, what's happening, and now he's saying that you might see a lot of XMen that you know and love in the next few Marvel movies. He said Deadpool Wolverine was opening that door for all people, established X-Men coming back for the next few movies. And then on top of that, after we're done with Secret Wars and Secret all of that, we're going to go into a new world with a new cast, with a new X-Men. So that's happening. And on top of that, too, a rumor came out today, was actually confirmed by a couple people online about the Young Avengers, which is a whole new ragtag group of Avengers being in their own Disney Plus show as opposed to a movie. And that was the idea they were going before. So we have the Avengers coming back in a TV series form, and maybe the OG X-Men. That's crazy. I love it. I mean, Hugh Jackman came back, and I love Hugh Jackman. I'm so happy with his Wolverine. Hey, leave him alone, Jordan. He's not that old.
Till he's 90.
Till he's 90. You're 100% right, Jordan. They're going to work his ass until he's 90. They're going to smack that ass, they're turn that sumbitch sideways, and they're going to make him work. Right, Ron? They're going to make that fool work. 100%. All that ass is going to go down. That's going to happen. It's all that freaking Hugh Jackman ass is going to happen. That's what's happening.
All them abs.
All those abs.
Living on a prayer.
Oh, jeez. Living on a prayer. Filled with God. There's two songs I just combined. Anyways. We're just going to briefly talk about this. It's funny because the rumors keep going crazy. But the original cast, talking about Patrick Stewart. You're talking about Ian McKellen, who's 89, 88 years old. We were talking about him recently. It's tough. You already said that the Lord of the Rings stuff is guys, let's just be real. You better shoot it now or I might not be in it. And I was like, oh, fuck. You know what I mean?
Let's all talk about the one X-Men we all want back.
Who's that, Jordan?
Oh, I'm about to make a name for myself here. Oh, my mama shot the buttery.
Kenny Tatum is the person we care about the most here?
We do. We want some Gambit. We want some Channing Tatum.
Channing Tatum. Come on, get it right. Get it right, Jordan.
I charge the cards. I make them go boom.
Jordan is on fire.
I charge the cards. I make them go.
Jordan, he's been building this shit up, Ron. He's been building this shit up for a little bit. Just a little bit. He's been building it up. He's excited. All right.
He's had too much to drink tonight.
All right, Jordan, take that hot seat, Jordan. Let me ask you, will that OG cast, there's a contract thing, right? So it's 2024, 2025, and I'll tell you this too, Ron. In 2025, there's a clause that ends because when Fox signed on all the original cast members, talking about Patrick Stewart, Halle Berry, Hugh Jackman, it said in this contract they had to be playing these characters until 2025. And if they didn't, there was a huge fine that the actors had to be paid. So that's why when we haven't had Wolverine, we have the X-Men, had any of these characters come in because Marvel literally couldn't touch characters without using the original cast or paying them and paying new people. And so they didn't do it. That's why Hugh Jackman coming back was an easy sell because again, he's ordered a contract. He's on contract already. And so Kelsey Grammer popped in as Beast too because he's on contract. All these original cast members through a Fox weird contract that happened in early mid 2000s it happened. It locked them in until 2025. And so now we're in a situation where I think what they're going to do is keep these going for the next few years. They're going to have these actors pay, contract will end, and then they can bring in new people. I think that's what it is. But Jordan, will they all come back? Is that what it is? Or do you think we're going to say F that contract, bring it in? And also, Jordan, because you're jumping in so much, can the new Avengers be as good as the old Avengers, Jordan?
No. Nobody wants the young Avengers.
Nobody shocked.
Fucking young. Do you want Kate Bishop and not
Kate Bishop? I love me some freaking oh my god.
No, you're not getting Yelena. Yelena's in Thunderbolts.
I know, I love her so much. Oh god, she's so hot.
Now the trailer is Thunderbolts. I'm looking forward to Thunderbolts. I'm looking forward to Thunderbolts. But Young Avengers, nah, fuck that.
All right. I again, Disney Plus show. I think it's gonna fail if they do that.
Well, no, I think they realized they weren't gonna make money as the Young Avengers in a movie, so we might as well just put it. They planted the seeds already, so they might as well just do something.
How many movies? How many fucking movies now? You know, every fucking movie ends with a Young Avenger like, "We're doing a team up. We're gonna make this happen." Like, when? When are you making this shit happen? You're never making this shit happen. But Jordan, can they get? You think Patrick Stewart's getting up there too? Ian McKellen's getting up there. Can they all come back for in the next 4 years for these movies?
What's wrong with What's wrong with bringing back McAvoy and Fassbender?
I love Fassbender. Yeah, Michael Fassbender's the man.
Man, I want Fassbender back.
Well, here's another thing though too, Jordan. This what Kevin Feige said, like faces you might recognize. So it could be them. It could be McAvoy. It could be Fassbender. It could be Patrick Stewart. It could be Ian McKellen. It could be Halle Berry. Oh, Halle Berry's fucking hot. I'm sorry. I'm kidding. I think I'm thirsty tonight, like GR. I think I'm thirsty.
You keep mentioning Halle Berry, and I think I'm just gonna.
She's a sweat dream coming your way.
What I think Jordan. They're gonna do. So Secret Wars. They're saying.
I was like, nope.
They're saying the mutants are gonna leave Secret Wars. After Secret Wars, the XMen story is gonna take hold. So I think they're going to bring in a lot of multiversal characters. You might see Stewart. You might see James Marsden. You don't know. I mean, but I think they're going to start sprinkling in when Feige meant they're going to sprinkle in X-Men. I think they're going to sprinkle in characters you haven't seen before yet, but you want to. Like characters you'll recognize. Like a new
Gambit, that's what you're trying to say?
No, we're getting Gambit, okay? Channing's tame. He's from Louisiana. He's actually a Cajun. He's staying.
Yeah, maybe he'll stay, Jordan.
We'll see.
We'll see. And I get it, Jordan. I'm excited about it too. Bring him in. Give it a big send off. The idea of what this universe is like all these people coming together, a big fight, big brawl. It makes sense, right? So why not? Why not? It made me happy. As a fan, why not? Throw them in there. Make them all thirsty, happy, excited.
Did I hear right that the Fantastic Four aren't even in the MCU universe? They're in some separate 60s style universe?
Yes, but the idea is apparently they've been locked in. There's a rumor. One more time, rumor. You don't know if it's true. There's a rumor that they're actually from this MC universe, but they were like thrown away because of Galactus, and they're going to come back to it. They've been running from Galactus, and there's like a whole rumor. So
we got to explain somehow how to
nerdy shit.
We're around the whole time. I think they're going to do what DC did.
What do you think, Jordan? What are they going to do?
They're going to do what DC did. The Arrowverse. Remember that? So we got all these we got all these multiverses, right?
Yeah.
What's going to happen? Secret Wars happens. They all merge into one, and all of a sudden you have a whole new universe.
I mean, that would make sense, you know, especially, and you can kill people off when they're actually dead, and you can start again, and then you make a whole new world that makes sense for what they do moving forward. And then we end this multiverse shit, because, I mean, I love it, but you can't keep doing it forever, you know? Everybody can't just keep dying without
We want the mutant-verse.
I would love the mutant verse. I want all the mutants. I want Patrick Stewart back, man. I'm so bummed he wasn't in Deadpool and Wolverine. I'm so bummed about that.
He was the perfect Professor X. The perfect.
Oh, he's so good. He's a perfect actor, man. I love him so much. He is such a great actor, and Patrick Stewart's a fucking man. No matter how old he is, he gets better and better every time. Youth deprived, GR. Youth deprived. He is better and better. GR looks like Professor X tonight, right now, doesn't he?
Yeah.
GR's got that going on.
The vest.
Yeah. GR, do you think these actors will come back, or do you think they'll just be like, hey, we'll just take our payday and sit at home?
No, they'll come back. I mean, actors, you throw money at them and they'll be back. I don't care how old they are.
They might be retired. Look at Ian McKellen. He's getting older, right?
But we're all getting older.
Brian, you and I have talked about this 100 times. Actors never retire.
It's true.
Here's the money. You want to work? Yeah, please. Yeah.
How much you paying me? $5 million for 2 weeks of work? Yeah, I'll take that. You know, think about Jordan's got the Cyclops glasses on now. Jordan's getting deep tonight. How many MDXs do you have tonight, Jordan? Already? How many MDXs?
I had quite a bit, but these are official Oakley's X medals, man, from 2000.
Oh, wow.
Round of applause.
Vintage babe.
Can't give up. GR, I think I agree with you. Like money talks.
Things.
Well, Jordan has all the props, Angela. You asked for he's wearing the XMen shirt already. He's got X-Men. I think he purposely put that X-Men behind him for tonight. I think he purposely did it. You see that?
Yeah.
I did.
I think he dressed. He did some background dressing right there. Set deck.
I got my Gambit figure throwing a card. He chose the cards, make him go boom.
You got it going on, Jordan.
Go boom.
You're the man.
Go boom. GR, I get it. Like money talks all the time, right? So you think they'll all come back? If Kevin Feige's saying it, they got the money. Marvel has the money. Disney has the money. They'll come back, right?
And we all know that guns just shooting blanks, so we don't
that's a big. That's Ron's doppelganger. Leave him alone.
Right?
Leave Ron's doppelganger alone.
Hey, I just call it like it is, I don't.
Yeah, you gotta call it as this. Ron, I know a lot of people mistake me for Cyclops. Oh, Racer X, I can see that a little bit, man. Good to see it back to you. Ron plus for Racer X. Ron, I want to talk to you about this very quickly because actors and contracts are a big thing, as always, right?
Oh, yeah.
Contracts run this town.
Oh, yeah.
So and the Marvel fans have been asking for the X-Men for a long time. They understand how the business works sometimes. And so when you hear about this contract that's been going on for a long time, are you shocked at all that they haven't tried to recast people when they already have this overhead of like pay to these other actors that have been established for so long?
Am I shocked about that decision?
Yeah.
No, I'm not. I'm actually not.
Have you ever seen like a contract thing in your time in the business, like change things on set? Storyline?
Storyline?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not really how could a contract,
Like,
how would it?
Like, have you ever seen like a situation where I'm working on set where they couldn't get an actor because of a contract situation? Like they wanted somebody for something, but they were locked into something else, or that maybe like, producers would sometimes have lock people in, right? And they couldn't cast somebody else too. Yep. Doesn't that happen all the time?
All the time. Yeah, all the time.
So it doesn't shock you that this is going on in this Marvel universe too?
It doesn't. No, it doesn't.
And do you think that these actors could easily sit back and just sit at home, collect a paycheck, and make them recast these characters?
I do think so. Yeah, absolutely. At least some of them. Yeah, I could see that.
You think that Marvel and Disney would let that happen, though? This is the machine, right?
No, they would not let that happen. There would be a fight, definitely.
And there has to be a clause with these contracts, right, where they kind of get them to have to work, right? They must have to ask them at least before or something. There's got to be something, right?
Contract, everything is covered in a contract, every little thing. So I can't imagine something as potentially large as this not being covered.
Yeah. And that's a big trend. You remember that happened? You remember when that happened when Disney bought Fox? Do you remember that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
How big did that reshape the business? Do you notice any kind of difference?
I don't think I've noticed any difference. I love the reason that they did it because they wanted to fight Netflix over. They wanted the library of Fox. That's all they wanted. They wanted to have more shows to stream.
And Netflix, that's funny you say Netflix, because Netflix was up earlier, trying to get all the content, trying to control everything, right? And Disney, they like to control everything too. And I love Disney. I worked for Disney multiple times, but they definitely have an infrastructure where they try to manipulate everything and hold on to IP,
Absolutely. Oh, they absolutely do. That's their MO, definitely.
And they'll spend. I know, but they throw all the money. They throw all the money at contracts.
Yes.
But sometimes not the people they're actually working for. Or they're working for them, right?
Right, exactly. No, they don't. It's just all, I don't know. Disney.
It's sad.
Yeah.
It's just sad.
I love this. Benefits the corporation, not the talent.
Right.
There you go, Angela. You're right. And that's what it comes down to. Hence why this town right now is suffering.
Unless you have a really good agent that's like, which obviously an agent should be doing and looking out for you, but like you got to know your own. That's why I tell
Yeah.
people, look at your own contracts, read, learn.
Yeah.
You can learn this stuff. You don't have to be a lawyer to learn it. Learn it, figure out like what the laws are, what just look at it. Look at different contracts, see what was missing from ones you had before, like people that are talent that I talked to. It's like, what did you not have?
You have
And you
to
got to
protect
learn because you do. And then if somebody, and I'm going to tell you this, if people start giving you a lot of pushback, you're in the right, you're in the right place, because
Yeah.
when you're starting to ask for more things, when you're putting a lot of, you're really buttoning up your contract and you're starting to get pushback, it means you're definitely doing stay right there, because
Yeah.
if
Yeah,
you don't have them, if they're signing off on it right away, like, oh, sure, that's great. It's because you've got a lot missing. So,
Right.
and that means your agent's not probably looking, whoever is like out there in talent is a talent that has an agent. They're signing off on it that
Right,
quickly.
very
There's
good.
something off.
I love it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true, Angela.
Contracts would differ, though. Like Indiana Jones, Harrison Ford wasn't the original choice
Mm-mm.
because CBS wouldn't release some guy named Selleck.
Tom Selleck, yeah.
Tom,
Some
you imagine
guy,
him?
like
With the mustache?
PI's just some guy.
Hey, Jordan.
I know.
People,
No,
in the chat, do you know Magnum PI? In the chat, please let us know. Do you know Magnum PI? I'm putting that out there one time. Let us know. But yeah, Jordan with his multiple changing glasses over here. GR, continue. Sorry.
I just said you wonder how different it would have been with Tom Selleck playing that role versus Harrison Ford.
Been drastically different. Drastically different. So, Angela, you're saying the contract stuff. Are you shocked that, like, again, I asked Ron the same thing, but are you shocked that Disney has not recast these people when they're already in bed with other cast members that they have to pay?
Am I shocked that they're not going to? Sorry, say that again.
Well, are you shocked that they haven't recast them after they have these contracts based off of, again, a deal that they had bought? So they bought Fox. Under Fox, they had all these contracts they had to honor, of course, because at that point, when you buy the business, you buy their obligations as well. So with the X-Men, which is, again, a big franchise, are you shocked that they didn't try to just, like, pay the people and just recast right away? Or do you think that this just makes sense, like, money-wise for Disney?
Oh, Disney's always looking out for the bottom line.
Mm-hmm.
Always. I mean, they are. It's not to be rude; it's a fact.
But that's just
people
good
very
business.
high up that work there, and it's very much the conversations I've had where it's about the bottom line. I mean, the people come sadly, are way back here. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's just good business. So I think when you look at money, it's like, look at your books, look at everything else. It's like, what do? You got to take care of your contracts, take care of your people, and you have to think about the bottom line always. And then Disney always does that.
Yeah.
You're right. It always does that. And they get some great deals. They get some great deals.
No, I mean, they do. I just, sadly, there's been a lot of people screwed out of jobs and opportunity and all that stuff, because when you're any organization always, concerned about the bottom line, you're obviously going to have issues with the actual sustaining component of your business are people. You don't have anything without people, right? So if you're going to have issues like that, you're going to run into problems. So yeah,
Always.
I mean, yeah, I feel like take care of your people and you're going to have a good business. I mean, you'll have
Always.
a great bottom line or whatever, but just take care of your people, treat your people right, because that's all that matters at the end of the day. You know what I mean?
They definitely don't treat their crew right.
No.
Yeah.
Brian, I got a
what was that,
question.
Ron?
You teasing the Pepestar?
They definitely do not treat their crew right.
No,
Oh.
I know.
Ron, you've seen that, right?
Crew is paid 22% less than scale. I don't know how they get away with it, but 22%.
I know. It's crazy. I don't know how they get away with that.
How do they get away with that?
I know how
That's
they get
insane,
away
Ron.
with it. They literally, people own people. You know what I mean? Like through.
Yeah.
Shit.
No,
So
Brian,
I had
You
to up
see
my
the
Reynolds.
inher-
Right? Sorry.
I got a question. You're saying
Yeah.
they inherited all these contracts, right?
Yes.
But most of these original X-Men, they've already recasted in the McAvoy verse.
Yeah, but it comes down to the older version. So it comes down to there's some technicalities there. They were able to. I think they did because it's. I think they did pay them some of that money because they recast some of these characters.
Really?
But Marvel doesn't want to do that again. Yes, because they're locked in.
Because I remember
and also
multiple.
look at you didn't have Cyclops. You had his brother. You had Jean Grey, of course.
Ty Sheridan played Cyclops.
Did he come in? He came in later. That's right. He did come in later. So they waited, but they didn't pay him all at first. They just didn't do it. They had to pay what they had to pay. And then now eventually when it had branching out more and more, they had to pay more people. But I think that, when Disney inherited it, they didn't want to do that,
Yeah.
They want to do it. It's crazy. That's contracts. That's Hollywood. That's what it is. And you got to be careful. You got to watch your ass. You got to watch your T's, your I's, dot them right. Slash that sumbitch perfectly. And
don't be afraid to put a red line through it and say, nope, I'm not accepting that.
Yo, player, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when we are live. And if you are able to join our Patreon, please join. Because the Pepestar needs more snickety snacks. Because I'm hungry. Holla back. Love y'all.
Control.